So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
So it's away we go then. That's a little off target. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Alejandro Garnacho, will inject a nice thrust into this team, as well as an element of unpredictability. You never quite know whether he's going to cut inside or whether he's going to look to hit the byline. And he can be a real threat. But what I really like about him is that...
Terrific header! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Garnacho. And it's Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. Frimpong. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lofted in. He gets big. It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It means that they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That is good alertness. And here's Mohamed Salah. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Gets a good foot in there. Shaw just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's intervened well there. Garnacho. Vitz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Diogo Dalot. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Nicely intercepted.
Has been indicated.
And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. Skims and the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Højlund. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. McAllister. And it's Van Dijk. Searching pass he's played there. Casemiro out to the right. Well read, nice interception.
There they go, hunting again.
Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
The match was 71,649.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
De Ligt. Played to Casemiro. Ugarte. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! And he's found the net! And the comeback is complete! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Liverpool take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Ugarte. Ekitike. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ugarte. Gakpo. Can he get on the end of this? Hangs in a cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gets into some space. He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bruno Fernandes is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nasraoui. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Gakpo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?